Hi, today is November 4th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1712 for the year, Never Mind. What's all this fuss I keep hearing about the New York City May oral erections? First of all, if they already happened last May, or if they're not happening until next May, then why should we care about it now? Secondly, how can erections be oral? Everyone knows they are penile. No, I'm sorry. I'm not prepared to pursue my line of inquiry any further, as I think this is getting too silly. Never mind. Poem number 1713, True Confession. Poem number 1713, True Confession. Sometimes I'm so out of it that I'll press the start button on the microwave like 7 or 8 times, wondering why the thing won't start, before realizing that I haven't closed the microwave door. Poem number 1714, Vegan Artichoke Chicken. There was a guy who ran a little restaurant on 2nd Avenue around East 4th or 5th or 6th Street, and he made these fantastic vegan sandwiches. He made a vegan Cuban and a vegan this and a vegan that. I forget what all he made. But one sandwich that I thought was genius was the vegan artichoke chicken sandwich. Back when I ate actual chicken, it would have never occurred to me to have artichokes with the chicken. But I discovered from this guy that vegan chicken and artichokes are a great combination. But I have not enjoyed this combination for quite some time because a few years after this guy moved his business to a hole in the wall on West 4th between Broadway and Mercer, he disappeared. But recently I noticed that I have impossible chicken nuggets in the freezer and marinated artichokes on the shelf. So I put the nuggets in the microwave and pushed the button 7 or 8 times before realizing I hadn't closed the door. Then I closed the door, and when they were done, I put some artichokes on top of those fuckers, and boom, vegan artichoke chicken. I'll probably do it again sometime, and when I do, I'll think about that guy. Poem number 1715, Another thing about that guy. Another thing about that guy who had that restaurant was that he had a little TV that was turned toward the tables, but there was a very small variety of things that would be on that TV. Almost everything was either foreign variety shows or foreign singing competitions, but about 1/5 of the time he'd have A Bronx Tale on. A true actor's movie, it was Robert De Niro's directorial debut, and Charles Palminteri wrote the screenplay. I've never seen it in its entirety, just bits and pieces while eating a sandwich. Damn, that guy made good sandwiches. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1716, Apolitical Statement. I voted the first day of early voting, and anyone who knows me at all knows how I voted or can easily guess. I've seen a lot of people posting things that have shocked and disappointed me. All I have to say is this. If the guy who wins turns out not to be what people are saying he is, I hope people will have the strength to admit it and enjoy being pleasantly surprised. I suppose this is more of an apolitical statement than a political one, but as Winchester Chimes said, opinions are cruelty, and I have no wish to be cruel. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.